Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm David Mathis. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are enjoying the content, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Hit that little notification button because I am putting out regular content. If there's something particular that you want me to cover that maybe has not been covered on my channel before, or you just want me to go a little bit more in depth with, shoot me a DM. You can find me at Mathis Fitness on Instagram. For any coaching inquiries, you can find me david@biolane.com. I'd love to try to work with you and help you out. Today's topic, I want to talk about whether or not you can build muscle in a calorie deficit. Now, I get emails all the time. I get people reaching out to me on social media. Hey, I'm wanting to lose some weight. Am I still going to be able to recomp my body? Am I still going to be able to build muscle? And this answer is not complicated, but there's only really three scenarios in which you can be in a calorie deficit, meaning taking in less calories than what your body needs to maintain, and still be able to build some muscle. The first and foremost way that you can do this is if you are a complete newbie to the gym, meaning you have less than 6 months experience weight training. This scenario, because your muscles are so fresh, they're so apt to growth and accepting that stimulus, that new stimulus that you're providing it, you can actually be a little overweight, lose some fat and some overall body weight, be in a caloric deficit and still build new muscle because you're providing a new stimulus to your muscle that it is not used to before, right? That it's never experienced. So that initial stimulus will elicit some muscle growth. Now, eventually over time, the more trained you get, that is going to definitely stop. It's also going to depend on how big of a deficit you get in, right? At some point, your body's going to adjust, and if you keep going in a deficit, you're not going to build any new muscle. The reason why you build muscle is because you give your body more nutrients to repair and grow the tissue that's broken down in the gym, right? So that's why these newbie gains only last so long. Then your body's smart, right? Your body catches up to what you're trying to do, and its main purpose is homeostasis. Your body does not want to change, right? Whether it's to put on muscle or burn fat. Your body, its main goal is to help you survive, okay? So that's why we have to play some tricks, and as coaches, we have to do some things that, implement some strategies in order to try to get those changes to occur for our clients. So if you're a complete newbie, yes, you can lose some weight, you can lose some fat, be in a calorie deficit, and still build muscle for a time being. The second scenario is if you are extremely obese, okay, and I'm talking like over 30% body fat, and you have a lot of fat to lose, you can be in a calorie deficit accompanied with weight training and still build muscle, again, for a certain extent, right? Now, you're going to be able to do this for a lot longer because you have a lot more stored energy in the form of body fat on your body. So your body is going to have those reserves to help repair that muscle tissue that you're breaking down in the gym with the weights, right? So yes, if you're extremely obese and you're losing weight and you're in a calorie deficit, accompanied with weight training, you can still build some muscle for a certain period of time. The third scenario, which you can be in a calorie deficit and still build some muscle, is if you have taken an extended period of time off of lifting, okay? Say due to an illness, an injury, or hell, you just got burnt out and you wanted to take a year or two off. In that case, your body is kind of going to act like it is in the newbie state, right? You're not used to that. Now, you're more used to it than a newbie that's never done it before, but your body is still not acclimated to that stimulus. So for a time being, also, you can be in a calorie deficit to a certain extent and still build muscle if you're coming back from an extended time off. I'm not talking just like a month or two. I'm talking like a year to 18 months to 2 years, stuff like that. So I get a lot of inquiries coming into me saying, I want to lose fat and build muscle. Well, if you don't fall into one of these three categories, that's not going to happen. Muscle tissue needs nutrients to repair, right? So if you're not taking in enough calories to even maintain your weight, how do you expect to build muscle? So a lot of these inquiries I have to talk to people and explain to them, listen, you don't fall into one of these categories that I just mentioned in the video. This is what we need to do. You need to focus on one or the other. You either need to focus and spend an extended period of time in a fat loss phase where you can go slow, retain as much lean body tissue as possible, get you down to a lower body fat, and then reverse up and start building some muscle. Or you need to be okay with holding on to some more body fat, building the muscle, being in an extended period of a gaining phase and building some muscle, and then doing a slow fat burning phase so that you can shed those pounds off and try to retain as much muscle as you built. So the three scenarios, again, I'll go over that you can build muscle while being in a deficit. First one is if you're a newbie. Second one is if you're extremely obese. And the third is if you're coming off an extended period of time where you have not been training due to an injury or illness or possibly just being burnt out. But that's a year or more. So I hope this helps a little bit, guys. If you don't fall into one of these three categories, please just take what I'm saying and think about it. Examine your situation. Decide what's more important for you right now. Losing the fat and then reversing up and building the muscle, or building the muscle and then later on doing a slow fat burning phase so that you can try to retain that muscle. It's very, very difficult to do both at the same time. You have to pick one or the other unless, like I said, you fall into one of those three categories. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys' support. Once again, please like, subscribe, and share the channel if you're finding my content helpful. I do this for you guys, so if you've got something particular, like I said at the beginning, please shoot me a DM, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Are you in a calorie deficit? Are you trying to build muscle? Are you a newbie? Are you extremely obese and trying to build some muscle? Let's get some conversation going in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. I'll be catching you next time with another video.